Hello everyone, my name is Hilary Cobos from the group 2 of the research project courses. Now let's talk about methodology action research for gamification, that is the topic selected for the group in the previous phase. Introduction. Action research is perceived as a practical inquiry carried out by teachers collaboratively, which aim to improve their educational practice through cycles of action and reflection, in which it suggests moving toward an innovative education outside traditional boundaries and being considered as a starting point, as a training axis, as a project on reflection and construction, and as an object of transformation. Salto Rodriguez et al. 2018, p. 152. So, the design select for the group is action design, because it's the most appropriate for this methodology. This design is specifically aligned with the principle and stage of the action research as.
Hi, I am Maria Isabel Jimenez, and I'm going to talk about action research. In education, it improves teaching practice, while in healthcare, it helps to develop and evaluate medical interventions. Data collection methods include observation, questionnaires, interviews, and its existing record. Data analysis combines qualitative and quantitative approaches using strategies such as thematic coding, comparative analysis, and triangulation to draw robust conclusions. Thank you.
Greetings, dear tutor and classmate. This is the mind map of the research activity. This is called Action Research for Gamification. In the introduction, we found a reflective, iterative, and collaborative as a key characteristic. So we found practical inquiry conducted collaboratively by teachers. The aims are improve educational practice through cycles of action and reflection. In the components, we found planning, acting, and observing and reflecting. In planning, we found identify the problem and design intervention with gamified elements, points, level, challenges, and rewards. In acting component, we found acting or implementation, apply gamification strategies in the classroom. In observing, we found data collection methods that are quantitative, test scores, attendance records, assignment grades. In qualitative, we found surveys, interviews, students, reflections, and observations. Now, in research design, we found type, focus, and cycling process. We can say that the type of this research design is action research, when we can found collaborative with the stakeholders like teachers and students. This is focused in the integration of gamification to boost motivation and academic outcomes. The cyclic process is first is a plan, then act, then observe, and finally reflect about the action. Now, data analysis strategies is implemented in this action research for gamification mind map is qualitative, quantitative, and triangulation. In qualitative analysis, we use descriptive statistics to measure trends in performance, and we use comparative analysis before and after the gamification implementation. In quantitative analysis, we found a thematic coding of interview survey responses and categorized feedback to identify patterns. Finally, in triangulations, we combine quantitative and qualitative findings for robust conclusion. To conclude the Mindman explanation, we found justification for choices. When we found two characteristics or main ideas of these choices. The first, and when we are talking about gamification as an educational innovation, and we can say that increase engagement and motivation and improve learning outcomes. Now, in action research feed, we found allows for iterative testing and refinement of gamified intervention and encourages active participation and reflection. Thanks for watching. It was a pleasure.
Hello, I am Brian Disacrio Gudelo, and in this moment I talk to you about the action research in this method. Okay, this study method that seeks to solve the social problems and improve the specific practices. It is characterized by being a collaborative and systematic and intentional process in the where research and intervention occur simultaneously. Okay, this action step is the similar to mix the research methods. Science it use both quantitative and qualitative data, but it's um, very different because the focusing by focusing on the solutions of a specific practical problem. Now, the advantage, this generates significant and sustainable change in a specific context. In other is that it involves the affected factors, ensuring that the proposed solutions are relevant and applicable. Now, in the process in this method, detection and diagnosis of the research problems, other is that the development of a plan to solve that problem or introduce the change. In theory is implementation of the plan and evaluation of results. In the last is feedbacks, leading to a new diagnosis and a new cycle of the reflection and actions.
Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Yvette. Okay, I am going to present the thesis and justification. Gamification is educational strategies that serve to increase motivation and improve student academic results through the incorporation of game elements in learning for the gamification to be effective. It is necessary to design and implement strategies that adapt to the needs and characteristics of a student. In the implementation stage, the design gamify strategy words put into practice. Students participate in gamified activities that allow them to advance in levels and earn points. The implementation of the gamified strategies work carried out naturally and without interruption, which allow us to observe how a student responsible to the activity without external influence.